Blah Blah Live. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of Earth, how are we? I am Rob Grams.
And I am Mami Rivera. Hey.
And we are here with half an hour to introduce you to the weekend.
Yeah.
This is Blah Blah Live, ladies and gentlemen.
And I think it's working on Facebook today.
Today we're working on Facebook. Yay! Okay, so yeah, if you want to talk to us live, guys, if you are only watching us, if you are only listening to us, in your car or on the radio, you are missing 50% of the show.
And if you are only watching us, turn the volume up.
Yeah, turn it up. It's the weekend. How are you doing, guys? Show us some love on Facebook, at facebook.com/Grupo Vaughan. And we are live right now.
We are there.
We are here.
Yeah. And we have a question for you guys, as usually. Today's question is, you can also...
As usually?
Yeah. No? Is that incorrect?
Or is it as...
Oh, yeah. Oh,
what is it then, Mamin? Come on.
I'm forgetting my English.
What is it? It's not as usually.
It's
you know this.
As usual.
As usual.
Sorry.
Ding, 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 ding. Very good.
As usual. I'm forgetting my English. This is something that happened yesterday. I went to the dentist yesterday, and she got me a lot of anesthesia, and I think it's infecting my brain.
Really?
Because I've been like away all day.
Do you know the password for Valentina Vaughan for the internet?
I do, but I'm not gonna say it right now.
So what did she do? What did she do? Did she get you a lot of anesthesia,
She
gave you a lot?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I'm forgetting everything.
So yeah, Mamin and I, every week we're here to introduce you to the after work, to the beginning of the week. Well, this is the door of the weekend, right? We are here to welcome you, to the weekend. So welcome, guys.
Yeah.
Welcome. Thank you, Mamin. You're so cool. All right, so now we are officially on Facebook.
Oh, they couldn't see us before.
No, they could see us, but we couldn't see them.
Ah.
So, guys,
okay.
yeah, find us. I know some of you are out there watching. Come and say hi. Say hi, guys.
Hi.
Yeah.
And as I was saying,
Okay, tell me.
we have a question for you, as usual.
Oh, a question.
Not as usually, as I said before. And the question is, what were you doing 10 years ago?
What was I doing 10 years ago when I was 10 years old? Oh, I don't even
Because
know.
there is something going on about this or on social media.
It's
it's
true.
the 10 years challenge.
It's not a challenge, is it?
It is a bit of a challenge.
It's not a challenge, is it? Climbing a mountain is a challenge. Reading War and Peace, that's a challenge.
Yeah, that's a challenge, definitely.
Cooking for 1,000 people, it's a challenge. Let's really redefine how we use the word challenge. Posting a photo of yourself from 10 years ago.
It's been a little bit challenging for me to find a picture of myself 10 years ago.
How old were you 10 years ago? Is that a rude question to ask a lady?
No, it's not. I was 21.
You were 21.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'm not going to tell you all that.
it has been challenging for me to find a picture of myself 10 years ago because I wasn't using a smartphone. I was one of the latecomers.
Yeah, I don't know if I was or not, honestly. 10 years ago, 2009. I don't know.
I wasn't.
Yeah, there are probably photos in existence of me. At that time, I was working at Vaughan Town.
Ooh.
So for sure, there are photos from 2009. I had hair.
I actually found a photo on Facebook. And it was so challenging for me to post it that I didn't post it because I looked terrible.
You know, I don't know. I don't know if you agree with me, listeners. I don't know if you agree. ¿Estás de acuerdo conmigo? I look at pictures of my younger self, and when in the moment, when I was in my 20s, I thought I looked horrible. And when I was in my 30s, I thought I looked horrible. Now I'm in my 40s, I think I look horrible.
You don't look horrible.
No.
Come
But then
on.
I look at myself in the past and I think, wow, you were so handsome back in the day.
Really?
Yeah.
For me, it's completely the opposite.
Really?
Yeah.
So you always think you look better in the moment?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. I don't know. I look at pictures of my past self and I think, wow, you were handsome. What were you worrying about? And now I'm wrinkled and bald and kind of fat. I
But
wasted my
you're
youth.
working on it.
I'm working on it, yeah.
He's getting fit.
I am getting fit.
Se está poniendo en forma.
Yeah, my New Year's resolution, quit smoking. Ding, 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 ding. Go to the gym, eat healthy. And anything else? No, that was it, right?
Not that we can say on the
Not
radio.
that we can say on the radio. Yeah, true story. Okay, let's take a look at the chat very quickly. Juan Ramon Galvez Bocanegra, best name in Spain. Say, something has changed, maybe the year. Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year, Juan Ramon Galvez Bocanegra.
Happy New Year, Juan Ramon.
Maria Claudia says, hi.
Hi.
Marisa says, hi. Is the first day I watch you in Facebook. Okay, well, let's put the brakes on.
Vamos a ver.
Okay. Hi. It is, or if you want to be super, super clever, it's the first time. Probably better, right? Mm-hmm. Than day. It's the first time I watch you in Facebook. No, on Facebook.
On Facebook.
It's the first time I've watched you on Facebook.
Marisa, is that her name?
Marisa.
Don't worry, Marisa, because I always mix the prepositions up.
Yeah.
So if you say in Facebook, it's incorrect, but it's fine.
Yeah.
No
But
te
congratulations. Marisa has broken ese sentido de ridículo.
Yeah, that's the most important step when
Exactly.
you're learning English.
If you were watching this right now and you're not typing in the chat, you're a coward.
You're a coward.
You're a coward.
And you're going to learn nothing. Well, you might learn something because we're wonderful teachers.
Exactly. Marissa is a warrior. So congratulations to you, Marissa.
Congratulations.
Virginia says, hi, Guy. There are two of us.
Guys.
A challenge for me is being able to bake the scones I'm trying to do.
Ooh.
Oh, scones. Wow, that's a very English treat. Scones.
Treat.
Yeah, treat.
I like that.
I haven't had scones in years.
Caprichito, no?
Yeah. Is that how you say it in Spanish?
Yes. It's
Caprichito. I like
something
it.
a little treat.
Yeah, a little treat. Oh, Virginia, share your scones, man. I want to eat some scones.
Yeah, me too.
You've eaten scones, so you were in
Yeah,
England
it's not
for a
my
while.
favorite thing in the world.
With tea and butter?
Yeah, it's a bit lame for a
And
sweet.
jam?
Is that a sweet actually?
No, it's more. That's why I was struggling to think of the word. It's not really a sweet. It's more of a breakfast food, a snack.
Snack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's something you'd have with tea.
Yeah, I prefer chocolate.
Yeah, chocolate is. Well, no chocolate for me. I'm on a diet.
Yeah. Well, if you eat dark chocolate, it's not that bad for your diet.
I know.
A little bit.
How much is a little bit?
I don't know.
Just one whole bar.
No, that's not a little bit.
100 ounces. Yeah, the problem with me is I'm so greedy.
¿Tú sabes eso de lo que se come se cría?
No.
So if you want to have a six-pack,
Yeah.
you might have to eat a lot of chocolate.
Or I could actually just sellotape the chocolate to my barriga, to my belly, and then it looks like I've got a six-pack, and I don't have to exercise.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, high five. Guys,
We
cancel
solved the mystery for
the
diet.
gym. Basic Fit is going out of business. Did you make any New Year's resolutions, Mama?
Yeah, I told you. No jogging, not going.
That's right. How's it going? Not jogging?
Perfect.
And are you still not eating healthy?
And still not eating healthy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Still smoking?
No, I don't smoke, Rob.
Well, still not smoking. Okay. So yeah, that's sorry. Virginia repeated her quote,
Huh? A ver.
but corrected herself.
That's something you can, guys, do.
Yeah.
You can send us your messages. We'll correct you, and
Yeah.
you can rewrite them and learn something, just like
points.
Virginia did.
10 points, Virginia.
Well done.
Wow, she's awesome. So, 10 years ago, what were you doing, though? That was the question. What were you doing 10 years ago?
I was on Erasmus.
You were on
10 years
Erasmus.
ago
And where were you on Erasmus?
in Portsmouth.
In Portsmouth. Wow.
Portsmouth.
You even say it with an English accent.
Yeah.
I was in Portsmouth.
I was in Portsmouth. I lost the accent a little bit. But
Yeah,
I was
well.
living there for a year.
I like the Spanish accent. This is something I will never understand. Like once Spanish people get to a certain level in their English, they begin to fixate on their accent. Now, there's a difference between accent and pronunciation.
Yes.
Like, what you need to understand, my friends, my listeners, is that every single English speaker in the world speaks with an accent.
Yeah.
Every single, even the BBC, hello.
Even the Queen.
Cup of tea, can I have a scone? even that is an accent.
Yeah.
Okay, so don't fixate on your accent. Fixate on your pronunciation. Are you easy to understand? That's the main thing.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you were in Portsmouth on Erasmus. And what was 21-year-old Mamin Rivera like? Was she wild?
She was a bit wild, yeah.
Yeah? I won't ask you to...
Did you go on Erasmus when you were studying?
No, I didn't study.
You missed
very
all...
much.
I was going to say you missed all the fun, but you didn't.
No, I was having all the fun. That's why I didn't go on Erasmus.
This is your Erasmus now, no?
Yeah. Now I'm doing all the hard work. No, it's a true story. From like when I was 21, that's when I began to take life seriously. Yeah, but before 21, I was an animal. And then at 21, I began to take things a little more seriously.
Wow. Yeah. I was having a lot of fun on.
Me too.
When I was on Erasmus, in Erasmus, the Erasmus.
Do we say Erasmus in English, or do we say like a gap year, or
it's not a gap
an
year.
exchange?
I was actually
on an exchange program
at the university. Not that I was going or going to classes or studying, but I was there.
Yeah, we are awesome teachers, and we are definitely not going to search. We are not going to search Erasmus on Google.
Yeah, I think you guys say Erasmus because this is a program that is in England too.
Yeah, but we call it Erasmus?
No sé, tú sabrás, Ro.
Yeah, of course I know. I'm going to tell you in 2 seconds.
Erasmus in English.
Erasmus in English is Erasmus.
Erasmus, same thing.
Of course.
Yeah.
I would call it an exchange program.
In my, I don't know if I can say that on the radio, but I'm going to say it.
Yeah, say it anyway.
People also call it orgasmus.
Orgasmus. Now I am regretting not having an Erasmus.
That's why I told you.
Yeah.
No, but I was a really good girl. I had a boyfriend when I went on Erasmus,
so you were a good girl.
It wasn't that fun for me.
That was poor timing.
Yeah.
Yeah, very poor timing. Ivan Ortega says, "Hi guys, greetings from Pennsylvania."
Oh.
Hi,
bueno,
Ivan.
So international.
Such an international program. Yeah, so your timing was very, very poor. But I still, the drinking and the fun and the parties.
Yeah. It was great because I didn't used to go to university a lot when I was living there. That's true. I'm not proud of it, but it's true. But I used to go out a lot. And that if you go on Erasmus, you have to talk to people. That's why you are there. And you have to...
Did you hang out mainly with Spaniards or with Anglos?
I tried not to hang out with Spaniards, but it's really difficult.
Yeah.
Because we all like the same kind of party style.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did hang out with some Anglos too.
And they say you probably missed a big opportunity because they say the best way to learn a new language is to sleep with it.
It's to sleep with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
True story. Or to drink. Like my first words in Spanish were una cerveza, por favor. Wait, there was another one.
Un chupito.
No. I was taught 2 things my first days in Spain. Que guapa eres y una cerveza, por favor.
Vaya tela.
Yeah. Sadly, there were no free beers. I know.
Bueno, no pasa nada. So, what about you guys? Tell us, what were you doing 10 years ago? ¿Qué estabais haciendo hace 10 años? ¿Te has fijado lo que he dicho? No. What were you doing 10 years ago? Ago es hace, pero se pone siempre al final.
Yeah.
What were you doing 10 years ago? And now this is important because I have it here somewhere. Yeah. The other day, I posted a challenge on our social media. I call it the Listillo Challenge.
I love the Listillo Challenge.
Because it's for all those listillos who are around out there. And they always say, ay, mira, tenéis una rata aquí. I said, okay, I'm going to do something for these people because there's a lot of them. So what I do is I post an incorrect sentence and they have to correct it.
All right.
And I don't remember what the sentence was exactly, but a lot of people make this mistake of saying from 10 years ago.
Oh.
No.
No.
Es o from o ago. Pero
Yeah.
desde hace 10 años no es from 10 years ago. ¿Cómo es, Rob?
10 years ago.
Eso es hace 10 años.
Yeah.
Pero desde hace 10 años,
From 10...
you just say for 10 years.
For 10 years,
For
exactly.
10 years, ¿vale? Ni for 10 years ago, ni from 10 years ago.
Yeah.
For 10 years. For
Di-
example, I've been studying English for 10 years. Rob has been living in Spain
For 10 years.
For 10 years.
I don't know how long I've been here. It's true that I don't know how long I've been here.
You
It's
sounded
true.
like someone in jail.
Please send the police. Richard Vaughan won't let me leave. No, I don't. I honestly don't know how long I've been in Spain. It's a my best friend Andrea knows. I don't, and she always reminds me, and I don't, and I always forget. It's over 10 years though, if
Yeah.
you count the time I spent at Vaughan Town.
Lo importante es que no digas for 10 years
Yeah.
ago. Eso no se dice.
No.
No.
Diana Gonzalez says, "Hi, gay,"
Uy, with an E.
and then she, and then she corrected herself and said, "Hi, guy."
Hi, guy. Yeah.
Then she says, "Sorry, I from Spain." Diana, I'm from Spain.
Don't forget the
I'm.
verb.
Virginia says, "Oh, my 21 ones, when I was 21, or in my 20s. I was in Linfield working as an au pair, and I'm in an inn. Wow, I'm in an inn.
That's correct.
This is correct,
But
but the
it sound-
spelling is different.
I'm in an inn.
I'm in an inn. So a bar with a hotel on top is an inn in England, spelled with 2 N's. I was in an inn which was called the Witch Inn.
Qué guay.
Yeah, the Witch Inn. Were there witches there, Virginia? Cesar Jerry says, "Hi guys, greetings from Woolwich, London."
Ooh.
Wow, all our listeners are in London. And English-speaking countries, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Wow, oh my
We
God.
should go visit them
Yeah, invite us, guys.
because Vaughan is not going to pay for
No.
it.
But, with a little help from our friends. Juan Ramon says, "You got Spanish to survive." Survival Spanish. True story. I have survival Spanish.
Yeah.
You're very beautiful. Give me a beer. And inside, the beer is made from hops and
Yeah,
barley.
that is true because actually the words and the phrases and the sentences that you first learn when you learn a language are not useful at all.
No.
Like, ¿dónde está la biblioteca? Okay, yeah, that's
El
useful.
mono está en el árbol. My first words were very useful. You're very beautiful. Give me a beer. Come on now. It wasn't the Vaughan method. It was the bar method.
It was the Rob method.
The Rob method. Juan Ramon says, "You got survived." Oh, yeah, sorry. Virginia says, 10 years ago, I wish I had 21. No. I wish I were 21.
Yeah, this is another common mistake.
Yeah.
I make this mistake from time to time.
From
because
time to time.
it's difficult for us. In my Spanish brain, I have years. Tengo años.
Yeah.
So it's very difficult to think of it like que
Yeah.
soy años.
And you have hunger.
I have hunger.
You have sleep.
I have cold.
Yeah.
Pues no, en inglés es going to be.
Yeah.
Pero bueno, no pasa nada.
No, it's okay. This is a safe place to make
Exactly.
mistakes. And your friends here at Blah Blah Live will correct you.
Exactly.
Yeah, 10 years ago, what was I doing? I was working on Vaughan Town 10 years ago. My life was traveling to 4-star hotels. Oh, yeah. Like a rock star. Playing my guitar, telling jokes, getting very little sleep, drinking too much. Yeah, Vaughan Town's not like that
So, Rob-
now. But back then, it was a little different.
So, Rob, would you, a ver si me sale bien, would you have had this job if you weren't living in Spain? Is that correct?
Yeah.
What I said?
Yeah, would I have worked at Vaughan Town if I hadn't been living? Well, the thing is, my first Vaughan Towns, I was still living in England. So I was working. Yeah, I was working in the theatre. I was a writer and actor, and I used to commute to Spain to do the programs. I'd go there for a week and come back, and then eventually I moved entre comillas, in inverted commas.
So you were a commuter.
I was a commuter, yeah.
Una persona que trabaja en un sitio y vive en
Yeah.
otro. Commuter.
So I commuted, and then when I moved to Spain, but in inverted commas, entre comillas. Why? Because really, when you work on Vaughan Town, you really don't live anywhere. You live on Vaughan Town, and you travel with a suitcase to different sites. So yeah,
Would you have met a lot of people if you hadn't worked in Vaughan Town? A lot of
Spanish people.
Spanish people?
Yes, probably, because I'm a very friendly man.
I don't know if you've realized about this. No sé si te has dado cuenta, but I'm trying to introduce.
That's a nice book, my man.
Not the book, which is great too, Inglés para rubias, but a structure that's in the book.
Really?
That's the third conditional.
The third conditional.
And it's really useful for talking about the things that could have happened in the past but didn't. Cosas que podrían haber pasado 10 years ago.
Yeah.
But didn't. I'm looking for it right now. It should be here.
It's very easy to find content in Mamen's book.
Yeah.
Let that be known.
We call it tercer condicional, but it's actually useful to call it past conditional.
The past conditional.
O condicional de pasado, porque es about things you do in the past. ¿Y cómo se forma? Pues tenemos dos frases dentro del condicional. La primera va con if, más sujeto, más verbo en pasado perfecto, y luego el resto. Rob, are you getting bored?
Yeah, there's a person on the phone. Hi, Miss Rathon. Yeah, she's right there.
Okay. Si no
and she's on the camera, which is even better. People can see you.
Rob, translate this for me.
Okay, I'm going. Let's do this. It's Friday.
Si no hubiera bebido tantos chupitos anoche.
If I hadn't drank so many shots last night.
Muy bien. If I hadn't drunk, que es lo que estaba diciendo de pasado perfecto, que no me estabas haciendo caso.
Okay.
And then the second part of the sentence is would más presente perfecto. Por ejemplo, no habría escrito a mi ex.
I wouldn't have written to my ex.
Yeah, or texted.
Or texted my ex.
Or texted my ex.
Have you ever done that, Mami?
Of course.
I do that constantly.
Si no hubiera bebido tantos chupitos anoche, no habría escrito a mi ex.
I've drunk so many chupitos, so many shots, I wouldn't have written to my ex.
This is the third condition.
I need someone to take my mobile phone away from me when I'm drunk. Because I have gotten into so much trouble. Yeah. I mean, you don't do that because you're in a very happy relationship. Me, I'm not in that situation. Yeah.
Yeah. So talking about the third conditional, I promised this, guys, we were going to talk about that.
We're going to talk about. I promise we're going to talk about the third conditional.
I know
I'm feeling very Friday right now.
So tell me about the things that could have happened 10 years ago but didn't.
Okay, 10 years ago, I would have.
Or the other way around. That could happen.
I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have learned guitar if I hadn't been at Vaughan Town.
Good.
Oh, I wouldn't have gotten better at guitar. I wouldn't have become a better singer if I hadn't worked at Vaughan Town. I wouldn't have met a lot of my friends if I hadn't moved to Spain. For example, Tino, I've known him for many, many years.
Oh. This is like very emotional with this background music right now.
Tino, it's been so many years. We've been together. We've grown bald together. And our love has blossomed.
Oh, qué bonito.
Oh, no, that's our music.
Yeah, we have to go already.
No way.
It was so short.
Tino hasn't given me the sign. Has he given you the sign?
I haven't seen it. Are you giving us the sign, Tino? He's
giving
us
the sign
now.
Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a wonderful show.
It has been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure. I've had a very stressful day. So has Mamen. And this show was like a wonderful breath of fresh air. Wow.
That's true.
Frase hecha.
Yeah.
It's been a wonderful breath of fresh air. So thank you.
Enjoy the weekend, guys.
Enjoy the weekend. I've been Rob Grams.
And I am Mamen Rivera.
And that was Blah Blah Live.
Bye.